Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited. This is the first episode of season 2. It's going to be a real good one. I've got some tricks up my sleeves for you today. It's not a normal one, okay? It's not what we normally do. It's something a bit different. And yeah, we've got a very excited guest here. I can hear the anticipation already. Okay, so when you live with someone, not only do you go through your menopause, but unfortunately they go through it with you as well. So I thought it'd be a really good idea to get the male point of view to see how they get on with it. I'm going to introduce my guest, Peter.
Hey everybody.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, yeah.
Yeah, you feeling excited about today?
Yeah, excited, nervous, anticipated, whichever that word is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
And I think people are going to get a lot of information from you today,
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, I think so. Going to discuss the subject.
Men in the menopause.
Okay. I haven't had the menopause. I've had probably the menopause.
I like that. I like that. It's very good. That's very good. So I thought we'll start off as an icebreaker to do a little quiz. This is a 20-second quiz to name as many symptoms of the menopause as we can. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready? 20 seconds start now.
Okay, go.
Okay, so brain fog, forgetfulness, sweats, tiredness.
10 seconds remaining.
Trying to think.
Hot flushes?
Hot
5,
flushes, yeah. So obviously hot flushes.
4,
And, yeah, I
3,
mean, a lot, just general not feeling so good most of the
1.
time. Right? Yeah.
Time's up.
I think you've done brilliant.
Did I?
Well done. That was great. I mean, I think there's about 30 symptoms actually, but there's so many, but you seem to have got the main ones.
But we don't suffer them, so, it's not something that springs to mind.
Exactly.
So the ones that we're aware of, I think they're the ones that I was able to pick up.
Do you think the ones that you know is because, and we'll talk about your wife in a second, is because that's what she suffers with?
It is, but they're the things that, she vocalizes as well. So, if she's having a hot sweat, she'll let you know she's having a hot sweat, or she'll get the fan out and try and fan herself, or she's got the round the neck thing she puts on to
around the neck.
Especially, what's interesting is that it doesn't necessarily need to be a hot environment to get the hot flushes. So it could be sitting here in relatively cool, and she'll be getting a hot flush.
Okay.
We could be on holiday in somewhere nice and warm, and she won't get hot flushes. So
that's bonkers, isn't it?
It's bonkers,
yeah. Well, we're definitely going to talk about hot flushes today. But I think what would be a really good way to start off first is by actually, if we can just talk a bit about yourself and, tell us a bit about you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my name's Peter. Me and Sarah have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Sarah sorted my back out for me years ago. So I owe her a lot. Right, for that.
Oh, thank you. Are you talking money or thanks?
Probably both.
That's really kind of you. Thank you.
But yeah, so I'm 61 years old.
Yeah.
Hopefully, don't look like I'm 61 years old, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I have some medical conditions as well, so it's not like it's just the one of us going through things now. So I'm type 2 diabetic. Was diagnosed. What am I? Over 10 years ago, and have been through a journey trying to treat the symptoms, that kind of thing. So, and I've lost a lot of weight. Sarah will tell you, I was considerably bigger.
You've done amazing.
6 years ago. I'm not doing brilliantly amazing. I do get a little bit of help from the magic injection, which I'm open to admit about. I'm not. It's nothing. It's about treating the diabetes more than anything.
If it works for you,
it works for me.
Then that's what you've got to do.
Yeah. So I've got a pretty stressful job, work in the city. Been doing that. We're doing that job for about 7 or 8 years. Run a team of people working mostly in India. But I've got a long career. I'm getting close to thinking about retiring now. So that's my next goal. Probably about 4 or 5 years.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, what else? I mean, I've got some lovely children.
Okay. How many kids you got?
I've got 3. They're all now, the 18-year-old is the youngest one, my daughter. She's left her home. She's gone travelling on the other side of the world.
Amazing.
I've got my middle son, and he's a carpenter working all the hours God can give, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the other one, he left home a few years ago, and he's living not too far away, and works for the local council.
Okay. Lovely.
So they're all hardworking. Well, they're all hardworking. My daughter was hardworking before she went travelling. So.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
So we talked about this earlier, the fact that we just want to protect your home life a little bit.
No.
So we're going to mention your wife as your wife.
Okay. Yes, my wife is my wife. Yeah.
And no names to protect.
Yes.
So we may say wifey. What do you think? Wifey or wife? What do you prefer?
My best friend.
Best friend.
I'll use that. Yeah. Is that
BF,
right?
your BF.
My BF. Yeah.
There you go. We'll
Yeah.
abbreviate that. So
Yeah.
I think the best way to kind of get into this is for you to tell us about your BF and
Yeah.
how long you guys been together.
We have been together for a few years. Right.
Okay.
So, my BF, we met over 30 years ago.
Wow.
Although for the first part of that, we were not in a relationship. So we actually started a relationship 25 years ago. And we got married in the year 2010. So we are now in our 16th year of marriage.
Is it really? 16?
I know, staggering, right?
Amazing.
Yeah. So but we started out as friends, really good friends, best friends, really. So BF is really appropriate for that.
Yeah.
And we've been through ups and downs, through life as everybody does.
Yeah.
But all through it, we remain friends, and it's right. One of the key things in our relationship that really makes a difference.
That's lovely. That's lovely. So you've known each other for a very long time. So would you say that you both know each other very, very well?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
We know the good and the bad and all that sort of thing. We know each other's tastes. We know our differences, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So
Great. So how long do you think? Actually, no. Do you know where your BF where your BF is in their menopause? Actually, let me rephrase that. Do you know the different stages of menopause?
I don't really, but I mean, I know that her menopause started quite early.
Right.
'cause
Okay.
She's only in early, not even mid-50s yet. So she's early. I mean, I don't know what the expression is for menopause, but it was early, right?
Right.
Earlier than normal, I think. And although I think it doesn't have any kind of like normality to it anyway. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was just noticeable some of the things that were happening. Things that were impacting on her. But I mean, she's also got other medical conditions which, in some ways, potentially mask the menopause, or the menopause and them together have different sort of impacts as well.
Sure. So your BF has got like chronic fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So specifically
Fibromyalgia.
fibromyalgia.
Yeah.
So we are actually going to be doing a podcast on that.
Yeah.
In a few weeks' time, which is going to be very, very interesting. But for those that don't know anything about fibromyalgia, do you want to just let people know what it is a little bit?
I can give you. Yeah, it's a complicated set of symptoms really, but it's basically a nerve-based issue. But it means that one day you'll be fine, you can be perfectly fine, and you get up and you can go to the gym, you can do something. Another day you get up and you can't get out of bed. It's that it's that difficult. So I mean, it's had a major impact on my BF. She had to give up work. I think we're looking maybe nearly 10 years ago now.
Wow.
Yeah, so she had to give up work very early because she couldn't be a dependable employee. She didn't know if one day she'd be able to go to work, next day she wouldn't be able to go to work. And to be honest with you, there's more days that she's not able to do these things than days when she can do these things.
Sure.
I mean, things like even when we go on a holiday somewhere, we have to get special assistance for her because she can't walk the distance of an airport or anything like that. So.
Wow.
So it's been significant in her life, and it's impacted us as well. So we've had to make adjustments to look after that.
It's quite challenging, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And if you think about not where she is now, kind of menopause wise, but if you think when it first started, a lot of fatigue,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
lots
I
of
mean,
aches and pains.
that's what I mean about being masked, because she already had those fatigue symptoms. Anyway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so it was almost like some of the symptoms are very much like arthritis.
Got ya.
So anybody's familiar with arthritis, so your hands don't work, your arms don't work, your legs don't work.
Yeah.
You get pains in your neck and all those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Right? Places that that they, and when it's going on for a long period of time, then it can be quite difficult. And we made some adjustments. Like we bought a hydrotherapy bath for her, so she can, if she needs to, she can go in there, and that does, things like that do help.
Yeah.
And taking, obviously takes a cocktail of drugs as well to
Yeah.
help with these things as well, right?
Yeah, the drugs work.
I mean, I'm not criticising, because I take a cocktail of drugs for my
Yeah.
diabetes. So it's it is what it is, right? So
No, there's definitely. And I think you hit the nail right on the head, because the similarity between chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, and the menopause, it can be quite difficult for a separation.
yeah, definitely, yeah, exactly. It's difficult to tell what's what, really, and that sort of thing. But there are some things that are more specific to menopause, like the brain fog piece, the forgetting things, the putting things in safe places,
Yeah.
and then they're so
know.
safe that you never find them again, that kind of thing, right? So
Yeah, I've heard about where they've
Yeah.
put stuff.
yeah. No, we often discuss the safe place.
Right. But the safe place, I've got the safe place where I put stuff, my place where it's the go-to, but even I forget where that is.
Yeah, yeah. So I do find myself having to, and she'll tell me off for this, but I do kind of try and manage that sort of thing, make sure that I know where things are. And that sort of
Okay.
thing. So, and sometimes we never find the things, right? So I don't know where they go to. There must be a place where they're all stashed in there right now.
Yeah, you'll find them
but we'll find
someday.
them. Well, maybe when we move out or something
Yeah,
like that.
you'll be like, that's where it went.
Yeah.
That's where it went. Okay, so we've got things like hot flushes, night sweat, and you said that randomly they come on.
Do indeed. Yeah, they do. I mean, but let's say she could be sitting there. We'll sit and watch television together, and she might just then have to put a fan on to keep herself cool,
Yeah.
or the other way around. Sometimes she has to wrap herself up because she's getting cold. So
Yeah.
there's no consistency to it.
It's strange. And so before this happened, have you ever actually seen that on anyone before? Have a hot flush?
Only when people have things like flu or something like that,
Right.
which is a very similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
When you're going through some kind of viral thing or something like that. But yeah, that's the only time I've really seen it. So it's not really a common thing.
Yeah, it's I suppose if you've never seen it before, I mean, I remember the first time I saw it on a female, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
And I think I was about 20, and I was in at that particular time. I think I was a bit ignorant to think that could come for me at some point as well.
So I'm sure that my mother went through it as well. But the thing is, I'd left home. I left home at 18, so
Right.
So I didn't really live with a woman that was going through it at that age. Like you would with your parent. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hadn't lived with a woman that was going through it, so it wouldn't be something that was a major, experience in my life.
And how is it in your household with your kids? Are you quite open and honest household? Do they understand what's going on?
They do, yeah, they do. Well, they have to help. So they I mean, my son helps with helping mum upstairs sometimes if she can't get upstairs, that sort of thing. He's very, very useful. So they were both the ones that were living here when she started having the menopause. So they were very aware, and we were very open with them.
Well, that's
and
really
we are
good.
very open with them right now. So,
Yeah, no, that is good.
Yeah.
That is really good. And in your circle of friends, do you have friends that are kind of like the same age as you and the couples? And is it something?
Some slightly older as well. So we are seeing it. Obviously some of them have been through it as well.
Yeah.
Certainly female. However it works, but yeah, they So we've seen a lot of it actually.
And is it something that you talk about openly with other guys?
No, I wouldn't say so. No. I mean, most of the time is it'll be when my BF is with her friends and they're talking about it between them, sort of thing. So, or if we get together with people who've been going through the same symptoms, so
Yeah.
they'll talk about them, but not really with the guys. No, not really.
Yeah, it must be. It's kind of like that silent thing, isn't it? About the elephant in the room kind of thing.
I guess so. But I mean, I'll be honest with you. My best friends, best male friends, most of them haven't really got. Well, some of them haven't got relationships for starters, but I mean, they haven't.
Sure.
I don't think their partners have been going through. I mean, we haven't discussed it, so
Yeah.
So that's maybe that's something that we need to think about as well. Right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And what about so just going off a little bit where you work, because obviously there's a lot of focus now on workplace and
there
menopause
is.
in the workplace and having menopause champion.
Yeah.
And have you noticed a change in the environment where you work?
So, well, one of the things I work for a big IT company, global IT company. So we have what they call people referral groups, right? So they cover a vast variety of things about things that affect people's lives. So we've got like groups for people who've got parent net type group. There's a women in industry groups. There's all these kinds of groups for empowering. There's all kinds of range of diversity. So those groups all cover different matters, and they'll bring in specialist talkers on various subjects. So
Right.
I'm sure that menopause has been one of the subjects.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the things, but they do often talk about things that impact on women in the workplace and in women in their lives as well, and that kind of thing. Right? So
And do you find that useful? Do you find that as someone that's in a workplace that obviously has a ratio of men and women, do you find that quite useful?
I do, absolutely. So I mean, because I'm a people leader, so I've got a lot of people who report to me, and it's really good to be able to look at the things that impact on people, their day-to-day lives, and things. And I take a lot of pride in actually getting to know my people, knowing what motivates them, what drives them, what impacts on their day-to-day work, and that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
and clearly something like that would be one of those things. So
Yeah, no, definitely. So I think the most important question out of this really is, yes, we know that you've got a BF
Yep.
that's going through fibromyalgia,
Yep.
having a tough time in the menopause.
Yep.
How does that feel for you?
Well, it concerns me because obviously she's the most important person in my life. So it's anything that's negatively impacted on her day-to-day living is a big concern for me. Right? But I try to factor that into all of the things that, the decisions we make about things, for example. So, what we eat, where we go for holidays. So, and all those because we're also bringing in together the other things we talked about, the chronic fatigue. And
Yeah,
stuff,
sure.
and making the sort of adjustments with that. So, and then just talking to her about it, making sure that I'm giving her a means of communication for it. Now, I'm not trying to be best husband in the world or anything like that kind of thing.
No,
I do get it wrong from time to time, clearly. But I provide her with that ability to talk or not talk if she doesn't want to talk about it.
So I mean, that's a really valid point because I'm sure that there are some women potentially in relationships where their partner or husband really may shy away completely.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're quite open to understanding it, or
no, absolutely. If she wants to talk to me about it, obviously I'll listen, and I do kind of think listening is one of the most important skills that people can have. Right? So actually listen to what people are saying.
Yeah.
So you kind of get not just the words, but actually what it means, the emotions that go with it, and all that kind of thing. Right?
Yeah.
And like we're very we're not intrusive in each other, although we've been together a long time, right?
Yeah.
We're not like clingy or possessive or any of those, or all of those things that potentially create negativity in relationships. We don't have them because we're really comfortable with each other, and I think that helps us making the right decisions and making just understanding, because I've got things that that I need her to understand and all that sort of thing as well.
So do you feel that it's a bit personal what I'm going to ask you. If you,
Yeah,
if you don't
sure.
want to answer it,
Yeah,
it's
sure,
perfectly
sure.
fine. Do you feel that your relationship is 50-50 with the fact of, or do you feel that,
That's a difficult one.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is a difficult one, and it's not one that, you know, the reason I'm asking that is because, you know, when you're living with someone that has,
Yeah.
I hate saying the word disability, but let's just say that for
No, it's-
fibromyalgia, because it
it is a
isn't
disability. Yeah, it is.
and then you've got the menopause on top of that. That takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious whether you feel that it is more once, and it's not a problem if it is.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Actually, to be honest, I'm not
Yeah.
sure really. I mean, I do think obviously we do. You know, in the relationship is very equal in terms of it, right? So, but there is things that she can't do that that I have to take the lead on and stuff like that. So, so there is some of that the balance and stuff like that.
So does your BF, does she get mood swings?
Yeah, she does, but they're very short lived. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
She'll openly admit when she's become moody and grumpy. But honestly, put my hands up, I can be a grumpy old sod as well at times, right? So, and I'm definitely coming into that grumpy old man.
Right.
Myself,
Okay.
but nothing really that is to worry about. We don't worry, and it's one of those things where the best thing to do is just give her space, let her have that time to do it.
Yeah.
And when I mess up, and I do from time to time, openly admit to her, and she'll be laughing when she hears that. It's also talking to her about it at the right time, making sure that we deal with it at the right time. Not at the wrong time.
Don't let it carry on.
Don't let it carry on. Yeah.
Yes, because mood swings can be quite a tricky one.
Yeah.
Because you can go very quick into angry Agatha.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a really old one.
I guess so. And anybody who knows my BF, right, will say that she can be quite assertive.
Yeah.
Right. You know her. So,
yeah, I do.
You're not going to argue with that, right?
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah,
oh,
she
God.
can be quite assertive, right? Which is is what I've been like that ever since I've known her. So it's not like it's something that was a surprise to me, right? And it's who she is, right? It's who she is.
Has there been any point where you honestly thought, I don't know what's happening here. This is out of my league.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
You've just taken it in your
Yeah,
stride.
we can't. Well, I don't know about stride, but we certainly, like I said, the communication there enables us to deal with these things, and then we also, we try and do as many things as possible to give her outlets for these sort of things. So it's not. It doesn't become a big deal. It's not, and there never is a big deal.
So there's I think that a lot of men, I think there's a few different types of men. There's some that, like I said, shy away.
Yeah.
There's some that hit it head on. And there's some that don't know what to do. And I feel that it's really important to have that discussion with men.
Yeah.
Because we have to, we do have to talk about it. We have to educate, maybe.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think if you could talk to other men right now and give them some encouragement? What would you say?
I suppose the biggest thing is, like I think we said it before, but it's the being open, listening,
yeah,
being patient. Because they'll get over it, right? It'll be whatever the symptom is, the hot sweats, the fog. It will only be short lived. Right? It won't be a big thing. So, and it's still the same person that you're with. That for me is the most important thing. Right? It's them. It's just them going through something that they've got no control over. Right? Their bodies changing. You know, they're getting older like we are. They're getting older. Their hormones are changing, all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's nothing negative, and just the nature of getting older, really. You know, and doing those things because we all have different symptoms of getting older, right?
We do.
And you know,
We do.
where I talked about being patient, she has to be patient with me as well, and sometimes, right? Because you know, I'm in the 60s things. I can be forgetful as well. And there's other things that happen to you physically as well that impact on you as you get older, right? So and just patience and consideration, being kind to each other is the most important thing.
I think that is so sweet. I'm sorry. It really is. It's so sweet because it's like you've got each other's backs.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
Definitely.
I really like that.
Definitely. And it's not even just a skill in these scenarios, it's a life skill as well, right? So I've got a lot of people who work for me, and I talk to them a lot about how they interact with other people, how they you know, because we work in a stressful environment, and I have to say to them, like, think about the things that are impacting on other people in this stressful environment, and we talk a lot about kindness. Right? Kindness is like one of the most underrated behaviours, I think, because it makes such a difference.
Yeah, I do believe you're right there.
Mm.
So there's a lot of focus on women, menopause. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Not just going through it. It's which is amazing. It's been talked about a lot.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot about men and menopause, meaning how to support other halves. Do you think there should be more out there? Do you think men need help, or what do you think?
That I don't know. I mean, it's the awareness is really important. Keeping the awareness out there.
Yeah.
You know, including men in the conversation, definitely. But I don't think you need to overthink it too much, right? Because we're not going through it, right? We're there as a support network to the person who's going through it, right?
Definitely.
And you know, anybody who's in a long-term relationship, support is part and parcel of that, right?
It is.
Right.
It is. But unfortunately, Pete, not everyone.
No, I know.
Not everyone is like you.
No,
and
I know.
And
I know.
you know what I've come across is that some just don't understand it.
But I think that those people, the people that feel like that, they're probably like that in everything else they do as well. So it's not just related to the menopause thing. So you'll find that their level of consideration for other things is probably not on the same level that they would need to deal with the menopause side of things.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that. But it's also the fact that, you know, you're losing the person. Well, actually, there's two sides to this coin. You're losing the person that you married.
Yeah.
Because they're going through a change. See, menopause used to be called change years
Yes,
ago.
I know.
But it is a change because everything evolves. But also, men go through change as well.
Like I mean, you know, we're not the same as we were when we got together 30 years ago. I'm not the same person.
No,
I was
you
30
can't wear the
years ago.
same jeans that you wore.
Well, I can wear smaller jeans actually. So don't go.
Can you? Okay, that's amazing.
But that's just because of the weight loss thing. But you know, we have things that impact on us. You know, motivations, things that drive you in life change as you get older.
Yeah.
You know, like and you know, you become a parent. You go through the whole parent cycle, and that's a complicated cycle.
Yeah.
Well, the difference between having small children and then children going into secondary school, and then suddenly they're all grown up.
Yeah, and
then as a couple, you have to kind of find, you know, the thing that when you first started out, when you didn't have the children and you were starting out, and something, now you're coming back in, you're going round that loop, and you're back into that scenario. So how do you then, you know, because a lot of the time when you're a parent of young children, growing children, or something, that becomes more important than your relationship, right? Well, not always, but you try to maintain things. But now you need to. Well, I think from my point of view was maintaining a level of the importance of our relationship, even through being a parent, so that when we came to the point when our parental requirements are less could actually still maintain that closeness of relationship, right? So
yeah.
and we, luckily, I think we're there, right? So we're on the same page most of the time. Sometimes, my BF likes to get things done very, very rapidly,
Right.
and I think she'll probably say that I stretch her patience sometimes because I'm not as motivated to some of the things that we want to get done, right? So
Interesting. There's something that's come up recently about when people eat. This is just really random, but that is actually a menopause symptom that when people eat, they can't listen to it. Have you heard of that?
no.
No, trust me. Trust me, it's a thing.
And what does that mean?
Well, your senses are heightened. Everything's
Right.
heightened. So,
Right.
if someone starts eating, you're like, stop eating.
So my BF the things she eats have definitely changed. She would never touch things like chocolate ever before, and since she's been on the menopause, she could literally stuff her face full of chocolate.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Other things that she can't face, like if we're cooking in the kitchen, me, whoever, my son or my daughter, when we're cooking, she has to have the door closed because she can't handle the smell of the cooking.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. Which
That's
is
an
which is
interesting
which is
one.
I don't know if that's a symptom of menopause or I don't know really, but
Just being a pain.
being a pain. Well, maybe I don't think so. But so I mean that's something that's actually probably only in the last year that she's been experiencing that.
Right.
Things like specific foods as well that really she can't even face, that she would have had no problem with. Things like bacon, she would have no problem with that sort of thing. So,
Right.
So but now another thing is, like I said, chocolate, but also sweet foods. Like puddings, cakes, that sort of stuff.
She's a little pudding monster.
Yeah.
It does
which,
change you.
Which,
yeah.
which obviously, you don't want to start piling on the pounds or anything like that. So she has to do it in moderation anyway.
Yeah.
She's aware of that, so we do other things to compensate for it and that sort of thing. But
It's hard. The cravings can be quite huge,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. And different kind of cravings to the ones when you're pregnant. So
it is full on.
Yeah.
Full on.
Yeah.
So I think that your BF, I think she's still in her perimenopause.
Yeah.
So
I think so. Yeah.
there's perimenopause, which is the build up, and that's when a lot of the symptoms are really irregular, like agitation, because the hormones are all over the shop. And then after your perimenopause, then you have a year of no bleed, and that's classed as menopause. And that's when the estrogen really declines.
Yeah, I think that's the bit that's confusing my BF at the moment, because she's going for long periods without having periods, and then suddenly one will appear.
Yeah,
right?
so she's in that.
Yeah.
She's in that end stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough, that bit, because it's not regulating in it. But hopefully once she gets into the menopause bit, things will, especially the bleeding, because that can be quite, can take a lot out of you, actually.
Yeah, I think it does, because when she was younger, she had heavy periods as well.
Right, okay.
So she went on to, what do you call them? The contraceptives that controlled the periods that she was having. So she didn't have a lot of periods, except for when we stopped for getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But so she knew they were very painful anyway. So not having them. So now it's reminding her of all of that when it happens. It's not a good scenario.
It's not nice.
No.
And that's mostly why she's getting all her cravings.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, because the hormones used to come in at certain points in the period, and now they just come in
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
But she'll get there because she's got you.
I know.
She's got you.
I know,
What
right?
great support.
How lucky is she?
No, she is.
How lucky am I?
No, she is very lucky, I think, to have someone by your side that can see that you're changing and is trying to be as supportive as they can, I think you're incredible, and
Well,
I think it's amazing.
We've been lucky that, I mean, I can work from home quite regularly.
Yeah.
So I can be here to support her. You know, I can do
Yes.
things like these things like making breakfast for her, or you know, if she wants pancakes or something, I'll do the pancakes for her. So I'm here, so I can.
Pancakes.
Oh no, don't even go there. Pancakes with banana pancakes, right?
Oh wow.
So I know you do the dinners and stuff like that. You should get her to give you
Okay.
the recipes for
Oh,
that.
all right, we'll
it's
do
pretty
that.
straightforward.
We'll
but
do
it's,
that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Could have done it tonight.
Could have done it tonight. Yeah, could have done it. But yeah, I mean, so it just gives me the opportunity to be here most of the time. All right, I go to work 2 days a week, but
So do you think, because obviously a lot of home working started from COVID,
it did.
so do you think that home working has benefited?
It's just made our lives a lot easier
Yeah.
in terms of being able to support, you know, and that sort of thing. And, you know, from both angles, right? It's good for me I enjoy being around her, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a chance to have quality time on our own as well, right? So it's
Yeah, no, I think so. And working from home has its ups and downs.
it does.
But
it
it's
does.
also great if you need to support your other half. It's a great way to do that.
It is.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, agree. I wish my calendar made it easier, but there you go.
No, yeah, that's part of the parcel, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Brilliant. With the hot flushes,
Yep.
does your BF get them at night?
Yeah, I sleep when she's sleeping. Yeah.
How does that affect you?
Doesn't.
Get this man's a saint.
Well, no, I mean, you haven't seen my bedroom, but we have a very big bed. There's plenty of space for her to.
So, mate, I thought you were going to say, I don't sleep at night. I wake up. I'm tired. But you're okay.
Yeah. No problem at all. No problem at all. No, it's I mean, the other interesting thing is she talks in her sleep, but she's always done that.
Does she?
Yeah.
What's she say?
No, I've got no idea. It's mostly gibberish, but
I love it when people talk in their sleep.
But I do if she starts. Yeah, it's interesting. And she has full on conversations with whoever she's having a conversation with. Right? But I just reach over, put my hand on her, touch her, and she'll stop talking. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
But we got into a pattern where we've learned that's how we do it.
Yeah, that's.
But honestly, the sweats at night, they don't really impact me. I mean, because I say the bed is so big that we're not on top of each other. Yeah, we're not on top of each other. The bigger problem she has at sleeping at night is when she gets indigestion.
Oh.
So she'll have to sit up with indigestion, and I know because I'll see her sitting up. I know she's having that problem, sort of thing. So
Right.
there's nothing I can do.
No.
So she'll just take her indigestion medicine.
Take her indigestion stuff.
Yeah.
And she's all right.
But I think that has a bigger nighttime impact than the sweats.
I was not expecting this conversation today is really not. It's not what I expected.
Right.
I expected complete opposite today.
Were you thinking a lot of negativity or what?
No, not negativity. Just the fact that maybe you might be struggling a little bit with the concept of it and what's coming with it. But then saying that, where someone's already got a disability, you've already mastered that.
Yeah. Well, we've already been through that.
Exactly.
How do we handle? What do we do to manage that? Not having to stop work, right? It was a big thing. It was a big thing for her.
Yeah.
It was a big thing for us. We were lucky that we're economically able to cope with that. So that wasn't that difficult. But going through those adjustments we had to make for that. Like I say, like when we go on holiday, we always get support. The disability is registered, so it's recognised.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's taken a while,
right?
but it's good.
Yeah.
It's good that it's happening now.
So like you say, I think because of that, potentially it's made it not smoother, but easier,
I was just going to say,
right?
do you think that if that wasn't the case,
it would have been a bigger change?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
And I think that's definitely something that we need to explore, to look at again, because it can be it's what you've got is a great relationship. You're both there for one another. You support one another, which is how it should be in a relationship.
I'm saying.
But I have a sneaky feeling that not everything's like that outside.
Oh God, no.
And
Honestly, I'm not even sure that you would get. I mean, obviously we know each other.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure you get that many men who'd want to even do this.
No, maybe not, because it's. I mean, I've not done this today to like.
No, I know. No.
I'm pointing my finger at you and go,
yeah.
you men, you this, you that. I haven't done it like that.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. This is a curiosity thing to find out
100%,
about how you feel about it, because it's important.
It's important. I mean, it's a big thing that's impacting on my BF, right? So
yeah.
But that makes it even more important that I'm, try to understand it, try to support and all that kind of thing. So
definitely. What a legend. I don't say that word very often because I think it's
don't chuff my chain too much.
No,
right?
no,
I'm not always perfect.
No,
right?
I think you've come across really well today. No, I think you're amazing, and I think what you're doing for your BF is fantastic. You're supporting her, and you're both adapting to it as you go along.
Yeah, we do.
And that's all that you can ask for a partner in crime.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way of putting it, actually. Yeah.
I know, it's a great way, isn't it? So I just want to say thank you to Pete for being here today, because not many men will openly want to talk about their BF's wife's partner in crime, menopause, and I think it shows great courage. And thank you very much. And if you are in a relationship and your wife or your partner is going through menopause and you're really not sure what to do, what can we tell them?
Listen, be kind, and just make sure you're there to support them. Right.
He said it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up now. I'd like to thank Pete for being here. Next time in part 2, we got the ladies, and we are going to be talking about this episode because it is important for us to kind of understand the male point of view, how men feel, because we can get a little bit blasé in our own little world. So I think it's really good to kind of see it from a male perspective.
I hope I've helped.
What's that, sorry?
I hope I've helped with that.
Yeah, no, you have, amazingly, but maybe too much. And of course, it wouldn't be Menopause Dinners without the food. We might even do the banana pancakes. I'm going to try and get the recipe off of Pete while I'm here.
Very straightforward.
So, Pete, what do people need to do if they want to be a guest on our podcast?
Well, they don't do anything. They just need to be open to talking and being honest and transparent and that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's...
Do they need to?
So there's not a lot involved with doing that, right?
No, it's not. Do they need to contact us?
They do. And the contact is via the platforms you're listening on.
Yep.
So I know YouTube, whatever it is you're listening on. And by email, which is menopausedinners@gmail.com.
That's right.
And that's spelt as Menopause Dinners would be spelt.
Yeah.
So no special characters or
no
anything
special
like that. No
characters
full stops, nothing like that.
No
right?
full stops. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okie dokie. I'm going to wrap up. First one on season 2. That was a cracker. I want to say thank you again to Pete for coming here. That was wonderful. Really enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, please don't forget to like, rate and subscribe. Join the platforms to let us know we're doing a good job. This time on season 2, there is a monetization button because we're non-profit, so every little bit helps. Before you go, we'd like to say one more thing. Menopause sucks, but in a group, it sucks a whole lot less.